supposed to bring us in.
Merry Christmas.
I'm leaving that in.
No, you're not.
It's Christmas Eve morning. Well, it's like afternoon now. I'm fucking late with getting the podcast up. It'll be up in time for Christmas Eve officially. Not everywhere, but where we're at. And my guest today is my wife.
Yay.
So you're a repeat guest. You've been on a few episodes now. I promised everybody this week. People are probably disappointed because I said that this week was the Desert Island guy.
Oh.
And you're not the Desert Island guy.
Thanks.
I already have the podcast recorded. I could have released it this week, but I figured that would be a better New Year's one. And since we were going to be hanging out today, doing presents, doing the Christmas thing, that we would just do one together. So
And disappoint everybody.
yeah, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'm glad I got the whole studio set up for us to do it from the couch. That was awesome.
Yeah, like a studio couch. It's pretty good.
What?
A studio couch?
No, I said I got like the studio, the other room set up
know.
as a studio, and we're in the complete opposite room on the couch, is
Right.
what I'm saying.
And what I'm saying is that I like the studio couch idea.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fucking Coco. I don't think you can hear Coco. I just like saying fucking Coco. Our neighbor's dog's name is Coco, and it'll get loose and shit every once in a while, and our hillbilly ass neighbors will be outside yelling, Coco! Coco! Coco, get inside, Coco!
As it's taking a shit on our lawn.
Yeah, it shits on every one of their neighbors' lawns, and they just are like, get back here, Coco!
No control of their dog.
Yeah. So, that's fun, yeah. But
they think our dog is a beast.
yeah, apparently our dog has a reputation in the neighborhood, but we're not very personable with our neighbors because we live in the middle of nowhere.
And they're weird.
Yeah. This fucking movie is a trip. I don't know what, that's like the
Old school.
New Year's Rudolph or some shit. It's like a bad acid trip, I was just saying. It's, I can't even explain what the fuck was going on.
Well, because they're
It's
like clay people.
Well, they all are clay, but this one, it's like there's a little baby in a top hat hanging out with a camel with a fucking clock in his hump. Santa's on bed rest looking like he's about to die. Like, is it all a fucking fever dream? Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's on AMC, so, it's like the first one ever made.
I know. I don't think I've ever
like
seen this one. I'm just saying. I
1919,
don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. There was like a big ass crow with a wart on his nose and shit. Like, this motherfucker's just
Boot
standing
testing.
in a fucking pouring rain. Yeah, I've never seen this movie.
I haven't either.
Yeah, it's Christmas, so we can comment on that movie. But anyway, fucking. So I just had to rip you away from Zelda.
Yeah,
I got
dangle a carrot and then
I got
rip
Amy
it away.
Zelda for the Switch, the Link's Awakening, and it took her. How long did it take you to figure out? Just like the first 5 minutes.
Shut up! I'm not a video connoisseur like you.
You can just say like a gamer.
A gamer.
Yeah.
I'm not a gamer, but I enjoy the Zelda, and
Well, Zelda's a dope game. I think everybody who plays. Well, there's
just
some
had
people
to
that
find
don't
my
like
sword,
Zelda.
and then I was fine. I just had to die real quick, and then I learned what I can and cannot do. You were the one that told me to go down the hole. Oh yeah, that looks like a good place
I don't
to
know.
go.
I mean, it looked like it was in Zelda. You're supposed to crawl down things. Ooh, is Mrs. Claus about to give Santa Claus a blowjob? She's dressing up like Santa Claus. Kinky. We have
her
this
belt half on.
I have this movie on mute, and I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
She's
I hope
getting
everybody
kinky.
is having a good Christmas Eve.
She's getting
Does
jolly.
she have yellow in her hair? Is Santa pissing in her hair? Why is her hair yellow? Ew.
Streaks of gold hair.
Okay, so this fucking Mrs. Claus has like yellow streaks in her hair.
I think it's her blonde hair, and she's mostly gray now.
It's weird. It looks like
it is
piss.
weird.
It looks like if you piss in the snow.
Well, again,
They
it's
knew what
from
they were
like
doing.
back in the day.
They knew what they were doing.
Mrs. Claus is filling in for Santa because apparently Santa is sick.
Santa's
Maybe
sick.
he vomited in her hair.
He took too much acid, I think. That was like the first half of this movie. It was all this wild shit happening, and now it's back to Santa. I'm like, I think he was just coming down from whatever fucking trip he was taking.
Oh, boy.
So, anyway. fucking Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we've only watched like one Christmas special so far.
We watched the new Grinch.
No,
Grinch.
I was talking about the Kittens and Bags.
Oh, God.
Kittens and Bags.
You and your
Bags.
My husband is creepy.
No, if you haven't watched, it's the new Netflix documentary. It's not called Kittens and Bags, but
pretty damn close.
It's called Don't Fuck with Cats or some shit.
Don't fuck with the kids.
No, Don't Fuck with Cats, I think is what it's called. About some internet killer. But I was a fan of his when that story first came out. So I had heard about,
You were a fan?
I was hoping you were going to catch me say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So were you the official copycat of
No.
this? Again, no pun intended.
Well, speaking of cats, there was like near where we're out of, there was somebody killing cats. What were they doing? They were like pulling their spines out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And leaving them on people's, in mailboxes or something like that.
Really weird. Like de-skinning them and...
Yeah.
Creepy. Disgusting. Psychopath.
It's the holiday season.
And we're talking about killing cats.
It's Kittens and Bags.
Oh my God.
It's a wild fucking story though, so if you are into that type of shit.
I mean, it was a good documentary just because
good.
of
It's
how
only
they
3
broke
parts,
it down and investigated the dude and got him caught
and
out.
the story is fucking wild. The whole story like behind it is
and
pretty
thankfully
wild.
they don't show the part where...
No, but you can find it
kittens.
online if you search like Live Leak or something like that. You can still find the videos online if you want to watch them.
Look and want to look. No, thank you.
I feel like I saw them when they first, like a while back. I remember that whole story, but I didn't know the story behind it. But
I mean, I had to dissect cats.
ooh.
So I did see dead cats before,
Yeah.
but that was for like a class.
Oh, I thought you were saying that somebody made you do it like as part of a gang initiation or something.
No, it was for anatomy. So I could locate all the muscles and tendons and bones and yeah, it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it if it was a dog, but I guess I did it for a cat. That was weird.
Why are you petting our dog like while you say talking about cutting up dogs?
I said I couldn't.
Oh.
And I was reassuring him.
There goes Mrs. Claus with piss in her hair again.
I'm going with puke.
Puke? You think it's puke?
Santa's
They have like a puke
ill.
fetish.
No, he's ill.
Look at, she's bending over already. She's like, Santa, put your dick in my mouth.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. He's got a red nose. I think he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, probably. I mean, what else are you going to do? You live in the North Pole.
Yeah. Drink a lot. I mean, he's got that big old beer gut, right?
Mm-hmm. I got that guy coming on next week talking about, well, not coming on next week. I already did the interview, but talking about his story in the North Pole. That was what was supposed to be on this week, but decided
the
to do.
Survivor guy?
Yeah, Desert Island Survival. You would want to do that. Some shit like that.
Maybe. Learn how to live
It's
in
like,
the woods and
he talks more about it on the show, but it's like you do a couple days training and then they give you like 3 days on your own.
Excuse me.
So he says it's like just enough time on your own to get the experience, and then the first part's kind of relaxing and you get to chill and hang out and shit and do that type of thing.
And be away from like social media and stuff. I bet that's a good thing.
Well, no, you can use your phone apparently, and there's reception, I guess. He's like, so you can use your phone, but most people, I mean, they check their shit and then,
Well, yeah, you want to try to escape from all the craziness.
Yeah. Why is Santa wearing like a purple fucking jacket and a purple top hat now? What is going on?
Why are you asking why? I mean, this movie is obviously...
I've just never seen it. I didn't know.
Oh, God.
I know this guy. That's Jack Frost.
Oh, that makes
He's in
sense.
like other shit, but...
And who's that?
I don't know who this fucking guy is.
He's also got a red nose.
I forget. He's red. He's on fire. Some shit.
Flaming hair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, look, they're bet to bet. Riding a
It's like Requiem for a Dream. We want ass to ass.
This is really weird. Is it like devil versus angel type shit? What's going on?
They're
like
hot.
ice?
Those are fire, and it's fire and cold. I don't know what the fuck. I don't think I've ever seen this movie, but I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
anyway, back to fucking Christmas. What are some Christmas traditions that your family's white? What do you guys like to do for Christmas? What's a white family
our white
tradition?
Christmas is usually some spiked eggnog on Christmas Eve. We don't usually do anything big on Christmas Eve, just kind of hang out with the close family, and then on actual Christmas we go see the extended family after opening presents and shit. So I don't know, we're kind of basic. We don't really do anything too crazy. Kind of wish we did more for New Year's Eve. I feel like a lot of people do it up on Christmas Eve. We'll have to figure out our own traditions once we have kids. Something cool.
How about I go off for cigarettes and you stay and raise the kids?
This is Perry's ultimate little joke here, is that he's going to go out for cigarettes and leave me.
But, so we had cinnamon buns for breakfast. That was kind of like a traditional. We do that every year.
We usually do that for Christmas morning, though.
Yeah. I'm surprised I only ate one cinnamon bun today.
I'm surprised.
Usually I eat like 5
well.
of them.
Well, we had also like eggs and hash browns and bacon. So
I made
it's like
snickerdoodles too.
Yeah, they were raw, remember?
Some of them were.
The one you gave me.
I made them too big.
It was like a heavy,
I fucked up. I was high as fuck.
dense.
I made them at like 8:30 right before the store closed, and I had to run out because I only had one egg. I thought I had eggs. What the fuck? You ever do that and you forget and you just start like, we have that shit, and then you just,
especially when we live in the middle of nowhere, but at least we have our little market that stays open until 9.
Mm-hmm. So when we were watching football, I don't know why I just thought about this. Fuck, I knew that was gonna happen. When we were watching football, was it yesterday? I don't know what fucking day it is. Sunday. I was thinking about how, like, you know those commercials with Aaron Rodgers and his agents like fucking being douchey and shit, and like, I was just thinking like Tom Brady would never have a commercial with some fucking guy pretending, even if it's pretending to be his agent, like being douchey to him. Never.
He doesn't need to.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. That's all you have to input. He doesn't need to.
He's got his own shit going on. He doesn't need to be making commercials and.
Well, he can make commercials.
And he does for like
he does
armor
make
wear and like
armor wear, Under Armour.
Under Armour.
Did you just change the name? It
did.
Went from Under Armour. Can I tell the story of Dirty Linus?
Yeah, I like to switch things up a little bit. I like to switch things up a little bit with my words. Yeah,
so we used to have a dog. He died a while. Well, it was like 2 years now, almost 2 years.
On Super Bowl, remember?
Super Bowl, yeah, he died the day. I think I've said this on here before.
The Patriots lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think I was talking about this.
It's kind of a really shitty day.
Yeah, we're Patriots fans and that. So, anyway, not to bring the fucking mood down, but I'll bring it back up here. So he, for some reason, when we used to live in Los Angeles, the backyard was completely dirt.
It's like
that's
a
what
dust
it was.
field.
Yeah, so we would let the dogs out.
Who let the dogs out?
I'll edit that out just because I'm embarrassed. I was embarrassed as soon as I was like, fuck, she's gonna say it. There's gonna be a pause here and she's gonna say it.
Then don't open me up for that.
And so we would let them outside to go, hang out and fuck. It was hot out in fucking San Fernando Valley. But it was hot and dusty. And
he used to love to roll around outside.
Yeah, Hayes would go outside and roll around and get fucking dirty. You would give him a bath, dry him off, and as soon as he went outside, he was going to roll in the fucking dirt. So she was trying to call him Pigpen, and if you don't know who Pigpen is, he's a character on Charlie Brown, but there was also a character named Linus.
Who dragged around a dirty ass blanket? And he reminded me of Linus because he was a sad little pup. He just always had the sad eyes.
Linus wasn't sad though. He just carried his blanket around. That blanket
But it
was
made
like
him look sad.
Well, nah, he would use that shit as like a weapon. He would like do the Indiana Jones. He would use it as like a whip. He would like use it to lasso shit. Charlie Brown was the sad one. But anyway, so she would try to call Dexter. Fuck, I'm fucking up our dog's names. She would try to call Hayes. What the fuck was his name? Hayes. She would try to call him
Dirty
Pigpen,
Linus.
but she would call him Dirty Linus. Yeah. Sorry, we got there.
He was Dirty Linus.
Yeah, but that was just the funniest shit ever when you called him Dirty Linus. I was like, what the fuck?
Because he's a dirty version of Linus.
That's Pigpen with the fucking dust all over him. Why does this guy have fucking like warts all over his face? What is going on with this show?
He's got a big long nose too. Ooh, with a big old wart on his nose.
And these guys are now riding ass to crotch. And they're super happy about it. That's cool. I mean, it's 2019.
I mean, his nose got really long.
It's 2019. You can fucking... I don't even know that one's like gender fluid.
Yeah,
for sure. What's going on with that puppet elf?
And maybe if we...
Why are they riding why are they riding this poor reindeer? There's two of them. Its legs are like, he looks miserable.
And they just put socks over his
And now he's strapping a belt around his neck. What are we watching? How have I never seen this movie? What movie is this?
I don't know. But this lady kind of looks racist.
Oh. The Year Without... No, that's not what this is.
Wait, are you recording The Year Without...
Why? The Year Without Santa Claus.
I don't recording it. You might want to stop the recording.
I think this is two different movies. Well, we can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, fuck. We just got super off topic. What were we just talking about?
We were talking about Dirty Linus. I mean...
Oh, yeah, Dirty Linus. Yeah.
I think that was done. But yeah, he would be so dirty that you couldn't see the brindle in him. He had some beautiful brindle in his gray coat, and you couldn't see it because he was so dirty. Yeah, you could like pat him like an old fucking rug outside. You and it would just be a cloud would come off of him. So Letty was adorable, and we missed him. Santa looks like a pimp in like a 70s movie. Now, yes, he does. Yep. He looks like he's about to smack a hoe. Pinstriped pants and top hat and all. These motherfuckers look like they're high as fuck up in a tree. Yep. Caressing the tree. A big old clock like, what's his face? I don't think I've ever seen this fucking movie. Jesus Christ. No. Well, when was it made? Seriously, in like 1929? But I've seen like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I've seen that movie before. It doesn't mean you need to see this one. So we put up my wife put up all of the Christmas lights. I know. We like to swap gender roles here in this household. Yeah. It's 2019, okay? Get over it. We're progressive. Anyway, I was doing other shit, I think, around the house, and you were out in front putting up Christmas lights. You weren't, like, hanging them up from fucking rafters or anything, just basic Christmas light shit. So you put all of them up. Mm-hmm. We had them out for, 2-3 days. We had super bad rain, and they fucking, shorted out. So we haven't been able to figure out... I think we just need to reset the box. We just haven't done it. I don't think that's going to fix it, but... I think it will. I mean, we can do it after this. But anyway, yeah, it said something about resetting the GCIF or some shit. I'm not a fucking electrician. I'm not trying to get electrocuted. Handy. I try, though. I can figure some stuff out through YouTubes. I look it up on YouTubes. Yeah. But... So, my favorite Christmas memory in recent years was when I can't remember, did I tell, I feel like I already fucking told this on at least one podcast, I don't know, but I'll tell it again anyway. It was when I pissed on my mom's Christmas tree. Do you remember that? You weren't with me, but you remember. I was thankfully not with you at that time. You were together with me, though. I don't think I was. Yeah, you were. No, because we've been together for all our Christmases.
Yeah, but it was like I was in Massachusetts and you were in like Connecticut type of deal. It was one of those things. And I went out and got pissed drunk. I say piss, like pun intended. But I got fucked up and like woke up and pissed on a Christmas tree.
I really think that was maybe the year before I met you. Yes, because I don't remember it being a direct story told to me. I remember it being a story.
I was for sure. I'm not gonna like go back and forth with you on here, but I can confirm. I'll tell you off the podcast how I can confirm that we were together. So anyway, next topic. But yeah, I pissed in the Christmas tree. My mom woke me up the next day and she was like, you have to fucking rewrap all the Christmas gifts because you pissed on them last night. It's like, shit. Yeah. But I don't even fucking like drinking anymore. It's not my favorite thing. I had one brandy and eggnog this year. No, that's like the only drink. Well, I had that gimlet, that French gimlet.
Oh, yeah. An Alderbrook.
But yeah, that was like...
I miss the occasional drink.
Yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't have such a problem with alcohol.
Definitely don't have a problem with alcohol.
First step is admitting that you have a problem. I'm just kidding. I'm 100% kidding. So, yeah, the other thing is the Patriots beat the Bills this past weekend.
That was big. We needed that.
That was a good game. I was surprised that we only won by 7, though.
Well, the Bills have been better this year.
I thought we'd at least win by 10. But, I mean, I know that's not like it's kind of splitting hairs.
The Bills' defense has literally been not allowing a lot of touchdowns. So
I can't remember. Did we get a defensive touchdown? I don't remember.
I can't remember now either.
Yeah, it was
Saturday night. So long ago.
Yeah, it was a couple days ago now.
Ow. I think these headphones are too big on me. They're hurting.
What do you mean they're hurting?
They're squishing my ears.
Well, like, I don't know. Do you need to switch headphones?
No, it's fine.
We went and saw Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker.
It's a good movie.
No spoilers. I liked it without spoiling anything. It was like, I didn't have high expectations. Wow, this motherfucker. Our dog likes to whine all day.
Yup.
Yeah, well, he probably needs to go for a walk. I mean, he doesn't have to go outside. I just let him outside before we started. You need to go to your bed, dude. But it was good. I went in with like pretty low expectations, and I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
We got the big ass thing of popcorn
In the special tin.
Yeah, that was like unprovoked. You just offered to buy it. So I'm not going to say no. Your husband's like a 15-year-old.
I know. That's why I offered, because I knew you would enjoy it.
Oh, thank you.
You're
But we got the big ass thing of popcorn. We got nachos. We got Sour Patch Kids. And we got
peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Yeah. And we ate damn near all of it.
Yes.
We didn't eat all the popcorn.
Awful afterwards.
I know. I always I love going to the movies, and a lot of times I'll exhibit self-control, and I'll be like, I'm not going to get a bunch of food and snacks and shit, but yeah, we went ham.
Went ham. Yep.
And we had just kind of recently eaten, which is even more gross.
Oh,
what is up with this fucking kid?
I was actually hungry.
Yeah, I was pretty hungry as well, even though I had just recently eaten. I think I had eaten less because I knew we were going to the movies. Now this is some fucking ginger kid with buck teeth. And Jesus. But
and
yeah.
Santa in his pimp suit.
And Santa in his pimp suit.
Like, none of that matches.
It doesn't.
He's wearing
yeah.
red and then magenta and then purple. Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. And his nose is still red as fuck.
Well, because he's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Usually they start getting redness on their cheeks as well, but they just look overall ruddy.
This poor fucking reindeer.
Oh my God, why is this hurting so bad?
Do you want to switch? Just switch them.
Oh, with you?
Yeah. Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can hear better on those ones too.
They cup over my ears rather than push against them.
Oh. So
I'm sensitive.
Shit, what was I gonna say something.
Christmas. Tomorrow we're going to go to our friend's house.
Yeah, the shoemakers.
And have some prime rib.
I like prime rib. I've talked about this before. I've never been huge as far as like prime rib goes, but whenever I eat it, I always enjoy it. But like, yeah.
It's not something that you would be like, I'm going to make prime rib.
Right.
I'm
more like I like filet. But we are doing steaks today. I forgot about that.
Double beef.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Too much.
I need some iron.
Yeah. I like steak. I like steak because I felt like I was about to be like that fucking Island Turtles kid. I was going to say that. I like steaks.
I like turtle.
Whoa, this fucking Peanuts gang is in space now? Jesus. Why is that necessary? Why would you want them to be in space? I don't get it.
They're running out of ideas.
Bullshit. I can't have shit on in the background. This is what happens. I go fucking all. Plus I'm baked. You're not though.
I am not.
So.
I am sober as fuck.
You got your smoothie?
Yeah, I'm a smoothie.
I'm fucking basically Jamba Juice these days.
Yeah, Perry has no job, so he
They didn't know that about me,
smoothies.
thanks. I don't have to edit that out. No, I'm just kidding. They did.
Well, I mean,
this is my job.
Yes. But you're also kind of my house bitch now.
Wow. That's offensive.
Well, you make my smoothies.
Sometimes she fucking beats me.
Shut up.
Get back in the kitchen, bitch.
You better say that you're kidding before somebody calls some sort of...
I'm kidding. She doesn't beat me. Christmas Vacation. I just saw that for like the first time a couple years ago.
Last year or whatever. Yeah, I was surprised. That's like one of my favorite holiday movies. That and The Christmas Story, of course, which we have to watch both of them.
That starts tonight.
Both of them.
I'm trying to decide on...
Tonight at 9, there we go. We're going to watch Lampoons.
I have Elf recorded.
Which one? The one with...
Elf. The one with Will Ferrell. Buddy the Elf.
I guess there is only one, huh?
Yeah, I don't think there's any other movies called Elf. I do have a Christmas story, like a Christmas-related story from Florida. So it said Florida man...
Nothing good comes from Florida.
Arrested for handing out weed for Christmas.
Oh, well, he should have been in a state that legalized marijuana. Then maybe he wouldn't have gotten in trouble.
I still don't think you can just like hand, because it's just like giving out alcohol and shit.
You'd have to like card people and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be illegal still.
I feel like somebody should start a GoFundMe for him because he's just trying to spread some Christmas spirit.
Some green around.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can't do it. It's illegal.
So, since this is this is like the last episode of
2019?
No, there's one next Tuesday, but I think that's
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday is New Year's, so that one will be the Desert Island guy. But
you didn't get that reference because you're not a girl.
You said see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
How did I not get that reference? Everybody knows that reference.
You just didn't.
I'm an adult. I just say the word cunt.
Okay.
I just say, hey, you cunt. I'll see you next week. Just kidding. Fuck. What were we just talking about? God damn it.
That you have another podcast next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Not that I have another podcast, but that'll be like, that's one that's already recorded and already done. I was going to do that one for this week, and then I decided to do it for next week. But with New Year's coming up, what are some of your goals for 2020? I almost said 2019.
Oh my gosh. 2020. We have some big things coming in 2020. My goals would be to stay healthy. I've kind of been under the weather lately, so I haven't been working out as much. So hopefully I can start feeling better and more energized, and I can start working out again.
That alcohol addiction, it's
oh my God,
just consumes your life, you know. So you're gonna get back on your feet.
I'm not addicted to alcohol.
I'm just kidding. She's not addicted to alcohol.
But I have not drank alcohol in about 10 weeks or so.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So plans for next year, big plans. What's your goal? To get a job?
You're funny. When have I not had a job?
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, when did this start being a thing? Because you've never not had a job.
Is that Hitler? Why does that motherfucker have... Oh, Hitler must have... I know, I'm just kidding. It's like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah.
A little claymation one. No, I've always had, like... as long as I have income, that's what... Like, I'm working on getting income. I'm not, like, not working on getting income. I'm just working on doing it from home. We live in the middle of fucking nowhere. Pickings are slim for jobs as far as what I'm qualified for. I know that sounds bougie, but I'm used to a certain standard of working. I refuse to go backwards. So, Santa in his pimp suit again, petting fucking reindeer with a pantyhose on his head. Oh, nobody knew that those are fucking socks on his head.
Oh, because he's got little nubbins.
Oh my goodness, that poor little reindeer.
Grown in, so they're hiding them with socks. It's pretty sad.
Some goals. I need to get back on my diet. Kind of fell off the rails towards the end of the year, and I used the excuse that
it's the holiday season.
But I haven't gained any weight. I mean, I've been working out every day. That's the thing. Good. And I don't just like sit there and eat all fucking day. We just haven't been eating like the best shit.
Well, because ever since you stopped going to work, we haven't had to make meal preps.
I know. Well, I need to start doing more like meal prep stuff throughout the week, but it's hard to plan meals around your alcoholism. I'm just kidding.
So are we officially calling pregnancy a alcohol problem?
You didn't tell me you were pregnant.
I thought that's why you were going to go to the store, get some cigarettes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess. I mean, that's like I said. Nobody.
The cat is out of the bag.
Like I said, nobody I know actually listens to this podcast.
Full circle.
But yeah, so we're expecting a child. That's what, July?
Mm-hmm.
So This is our third try.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like 2 previous miscarriages. So that wasn't very fun.
No.
But yeah, so
We're hopeful this time, and I'm feeling like crap, so hopefully that's a good sign.
Yeah, you feel like shit all the time.
Yeah. I'm actually happy that you haven't been working the last few weeks because you've been a savior.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Fucking cleaning the house and shit.
I've had no energy and been nauseous, so it's been helpful. Yeah. Just saying.
Well, I'm going to save this and keep that on record when you tell me to get a job. I'll be like, you fucking said.
I said it was nice for the time being.
But yeah, so fucking yeah.
But soon I'll be large and in charge, so, you know.
Call you Big Bertha. Big Bertha coming through.
Bertha.
We were watching that episodes of Friends, and White Friends, I call it. And Chandler says to, what's her name, the one that was pregnant? Which one was it?
Well, Rachel?
Rachel. And he's like, he walks in, he's like, what's up, fatty?
Oh, God. Yeah, just to let you know, pregnant women don't like that.
Shit was fucking hilarious. I was like, I'm definitely going to do that to you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm not there yet, but...
I know, I'm kidding.
Sure, I'll have lots of hormones.
I didn't say it was good. It was a fucking piece of shit show, but...
It was a funny show. You laughed a few times. I saw you.
Nah, it had its moments of like, some of it was funny. Well, so now that you're in the out of the fucking closet about being pregnant, I guess. What should we do? We should do the pregnancy podcast.
What's that?
What do you mean? We'll do like a weekly podcast, and it'll be like
the life of a pregnant woman.
No, it'll just be talking about like being pregnant and
missing alcohol.
Yeah, because this isn't like the podcast for that. To be honest with you, I'm kind of like off record. We're gonna have a very heated discussion about you just popping shit up on my show, coming on as a guest and trying to like. This isn't fucking Maury Povich. This isn't the Jerry Springer show. You don't just pop up with like pregnancy announces. You're the father.
You're the father.
Like with surprises like that. So we're going to have a conversation off the record about some things.
Shut up. You were the one that said we could talk about it if I wanted to.
Yeah, I said it was up to you. So
don't be taking it back now.
But shit, where was I going with that? I just fucking got completely
that I could have my own podcast that I shouldn't be talking
your own podcast.
I could have my own.
Yeah, you can do it if you want. If you, I don't have to be on it every week. It could be your podcast with other people. You can have one of your fucking BBC babes on there. Oh God, that was almost.
Were you about to throw up? Don't do that near me. I'm super highly sensitive to sound, smell, and...
Can I tell that story, though?
Which one?
The BBC thing. I'm not going to say what it stands for, but, like, can I tell that story?
What you think it stands for?
I don't know what it stands for, but I was, like, not looking over your shoulder, but you had something on your phone.
Eavesdropping.
And it's at BBC. I was like, what the fuck are you looking at? And it's, like, some, like, birth thingy. I don't know. Like, so...
It's a support group for women.
Yeah.
Trying to get pregnant.
Women and their feelings. I'm just
You know, after 2 miscarriages.
I was kidding.
I needed some support, asshole.
I was kidding. This is why you need your own podcast.
Yeah. And that you shouldn't be a part of it.
Wow. I can't be on it at all.
Not with those comments.
Wow.
Usually he's very sensitive about the pregnancy. He's not this much of a dick.
What are you talking about? I am nice about it all the time.
That's what I said. Usually you are. You're not usually this much of a dick.
But I'm always a dick about some stuff.
Yes, you are.
So.
Anyways.
What?
I don't know. Did you want to say what you thought it was?
What I thought what was?
BBC.
Oh, big black cock. Everybody knows what BBC stands for. Shit.
Well, I was just making sure there might be some
squares.
Some squares
Like,
listening
I
to
don't
your
know
show.
what that is. But yeah. Are you ready for some snickerdoodles? No, I'm just kidding. It's too early for that.
Yeah, give me the extra raw ones. Trying to give me listeria and shit.
I didn't get anything, so I think it's okay. I don't think they were raw. I think they were just like, well, I think now that they've settled, they should be fine. So
We'll see.
if anything, they just need to go back in the oven for like 2 minutes.
I don't know. Can you reheat? I guess you could technically reheat
What do you mean?
cookies.
Can you reheat cookies?
Why did they just get hard though?
I feel like, oh yeah, we have a voicemail.
Oh, for the show.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be for Choice Nugs only, but this will be like for both episodes.
Crossover event.
Crossover. Yeah.
Is it from your cousin?
I think so, yeah.
What up, Christina?
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hold on.
Or Jacob, remember?
What?
You told Jacob to do one.
Oh, no, he didn't. Okay.
It is Christina.
What up, Cousin Perry? What up, then? This is Christina. Shout out from the East Coast. I'm liking the podcast. I'm digging the vibes, man. You guys are funny. I crack up laughing listening to you. So what I wanted to say was, on the last episode you did, you asked the question, are the Patriots cheaters? Well, no, they're not. That would be my answer. Maybe I'm biased. I'm from Massachusetts, but I think people just need a reason to hate the Patriots because we're better than everybody else, and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. Really no debate.
True that.
That's my 2 cents. I was also thinking, Perry, you're supposed to be in town for New Year's, so we got to figure out what we're doing. The last time you were in town for New Year's, we had a lot of fun. We went to, I don't know the name of the club in Quincy, but you should tell that story of our night, and there were a couple of funny stories in that night. So I'd like to hear you guys talk about that. All right, well, keep it coming. I'm listening. Later.
There were some interesting stories that night.
Yeah, but I don't know how many stories from that night I can tell. I know one that I can tell from Jay.
Touchy subject.
From Jay, when Jay... so our friend had met this girl, and she was cute. And he's like hooking up with her. And apparently at some point... Oh, wait, no.
He wasn't hooking up with her. He was just trying to...
I think he hooked up with her. I think he made out with her. But he walked up to some girl and tried to hook up with her. So first he walks up to some white girl and says something about her having the fattest ass he's ever seen on a white girl.
Which is what every girl wants to hear.
And then he walked up to some black girl and told her ass was so black.
He was all about that ass that night.
Yeah, he was all about. So then he actually got her number and ended up calling her like later that night on the ride home. I was surprised, but he ended up making out with her that night.
I didn't realize he made out with her.
Even after him saying to her ass was so black, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck he was so drunk. But anyway, yeah, that was that one story. I'm trying to think of what else. Well, Ryan got smacked, but there was that. I don't remember what I was pretty drunk that night, so I don't really remember a lot of. I think that was.
I won't share my memories that I remember.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't. That's about it. So.
I mean, Ryan getting smacked was kind of funny, but
yeah,
in a not funny way.
Yeah. But that was about Yeah. That was about it. Nothing else really happened, did it?
I mean,
We were getting free drinks.
something happened.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not about to get in trouble. Let me see.
It was just a fun night. I mean,
yeah, it was
remember
fun.
my brother came, we all got wasted.
Oh yeah, your brother was there. And he was like, "What are your intentions with my sister?" He said some shit.
Yeah,
like
there
that.
was the talk.
He had the talk with me that night. I was like, I want to say I love her, man. Just kidding. I didn't say that shit. I was like, yeah, she's my bottom bitch. You know, about that paper, about that guap, that cheddar. So,
Yeah.
but was that the next day you guys were super hungover
Correct.
together? Yeah.
Correct. Super hungover. It's a very drunken night.
Mm-hmm.
I will have a way different New Year's this year. I will probably wake up sober for the first time on New Year's. Oh, wait, except for the time I had to work overnight.
Did we have any incidences with my cousin on New Year's? Did we have any like good stories with her? I don't remember.
I mean, we just had a really good time.
Yeah, it was fun. I remember the bartenders had big titties.
Okay.
I remember important details like that.
I remember my brother grabbing beer.
Oh yeah, your brother like fucking straight up swiped some beer. Good thing that bar's not open anymore. It's probably why it's not open anymore.
No.
Yeah,
it was New Year's. They were making so much money. There was like a $50 cover, $20 cover. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm
big old
pretty sure
party.
that bar's gone.
It was a big old party.
Yeah. This
don't
New
think
Year's
it'll
will
be
be
this-
not as interesting.
Yeah, I can't handle too many tornadoes or hurricanes. Being the only sober one.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll just find some drugs or something. What?
I'll still be really sober.
Oh. That was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, are you excited for the rest of Christmas?
I am. I do have to work Christmas night, so that's
Yeah,
kind
you
of a
have to
bummer. But yeah, I'm excited to go see our extended family
Aww.
and, of course, hang out with you.
Aww.
And today is our day.
No, it's actually Jesus's, like, eve of Jesus's birthday. So how dare you say it's our day?
It's our day together to celebrate
The fuck's
Jesus' eve of his birthday,
Yeah.
is what I meant.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Jesus.
The eve.
Happy birthday, Eve, Jesus.
Well, that just sounds like Adam and Eve.
Brown Jesus.
Oh, yeah, you're wearing your Jesus and Santa
I'm wearing my
sweater.
Christmas sweater. We don't have video. That's coming next year. We'll have
Oh,
video.
yeah, big stuff next year.
Video. Possibly some new shows. Under the itty bitty blanket.
What?
What?
Itty bitty
That sounded
blanket?
weird.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
Creepy.
yeah. Man. We've come a long way since the Fartgasm episode of this podcast. If you haven't listened to
Oh,
that
my goodness.
episode, that was like, so, but I feel like people do, I try to like actually like do like learn about stuff that I like. So it's not like a complete waste of time.
That's good.
Right. So I have different subjects. What have I covered so far? Just to recap. I mean, it's the end of the year, so might as well. So we've covered Dungeons and Dragons, which I didn't know much about. That was fun. That was a cool little thing. We did, what did we do? We did some race cars. We did some clothing lines. We did some cannabis. What else?
Real estate.
Real estate, but that was more of like a comeback story. That was a cool, but Yeah, we've gone all over. But I have a bunch of stuff lined up for the coming year.
Comic book guy.
I did, but that episode, I never got to air that because there was an issue with the audio, and then we never got a chance to redo it. And so
You had
I
those
do have
British
some.
dudes.
I did that. That was movies. We talked about movies. I have some people coming on to talk about some mushrooms soon, so that'll be fun.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They're working on decriminalizing that shit at some point. And we're not talking about, it's not like you do them. We're just talking about learning about it. So
I heard it could be good for depression.
Yeah, and they talk about like microdosing. Like doing that is good for, supposedly it's good for your eyes. I'm about to start doing that so I can see better. And then I'll just be like driving around and be like, I'll get pulled over. They're like, are you on mushrooms? Like, no, these are my glasses. They're fucking fungi glasses.
You don't think that'll go over so well?
I don't know. I don't know how much you would have to take to microdose, though.
Right.
Like if you're taking it as tea. But I feel like if you decriminalize that and you make it legal, then you can have like, that's an easy one to have places for you to do them. Because all you need is like a room, like you can set up a bunch of different rooms where you have like different pillows and all that type of shit. And then you have like a nurse or something administer a certain amount, and then it's safe. And people don't like, I mean, I feel like it's not that dangerous to begin with, but it's got a bad stigma attached to it. But when you add like a guide or a Sherpa or something like that, it just makes it that safer. So I think they're going to legalize it soon.
I just feel like it would be hard to control that way because of the extremes you can go from one end to the other, like microdosing versus full on tripping balls.
Yeah. I think I remember reading like in Amsterdam it was legal, but you had to do like a 3-day waiting period. So like you had to really be committed. So you couldn't just go in like and be like, I want to do it right now. They'd be like, well, no, you got to wait.
You have to have a mindset right or something.
Yeah, so I feel like that's going to move to America at some point. And so, yeah. But anyway, so I got that coming up. Yeah, there's some fucking stuff coming down the pipe. No pun intended again. Damn, we're just all about the puns today.
All about the puns.
When you watch this movie, what's this, Polar Express? It used to look so much better, like the computer animation graphics. Now it kind of looks like shit. It doesn't look that great. It's like, it looks like computer generated for sure. Right.
But that was like the next best thing.
I know. The graphics are just so much better now. They're going to keep getting better and better and better. Now they have Facebook. They have like Facebook VR. I would never fucking put Facebook VR on my face.
Facebook VR?
Yeah, it's like Oculus or something like that.
What does that even mean?
Oculus, something about with the eyes. I don't know.
No, I know, but what do you mean Facebook?
They have like VR. It's a VR system. It's like a video game system, but it's like
for Facebook.
Yeah, made by Facebook.
Oh, made by Facebook. That's the part I was wondering.
And they're gonna scan your fucking retinas and be like, you're in a database now. Guaranteed. I don't trust Mark Zuckerberg.
Nah.
But you'll be able to follow our podcast on facebook.com/itty-bitty podcast.
Still want to use it to promote. Don't cut me off.
Damn, we've done damn near an hour. Do you want to keep going or do you want to finish up? Do you have anything you want to talk about before we finish up for the Christmas episode?
Christmas. Yeah, it's just a different Christmas this year, I suppose. Not going home until New Year's, but we've done that before. Not seeing the fam. I don't know. What you got?
What do I got? I don't know. It's been a long year. Excited for the next one.
2020 is going to be much better.
2020. And then, what was I going to say? So yeah, we can finish talking about that. That's what we were talking about. Getting back on my diet, getting back on. I mean, I've already been working out, but I want to up my workouts before we have the little one. Then I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to have to
and energy.
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing shorter workouts then. So I need to get in the mode of doing longer workouts, getting income from however it's going to come.
Not prostitution.
Well, selling drugs?
No.
Okay.
Nothing illegal.
What if I work for a pharmaceutical company?
I mean, as long as it's
still
legit.
Morally illegal.
Yeah.
But
let's not get into that.
Anywho. So, yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, goals for 2020. So, yeah, get back on that grind and just get this podcast rebooted, reloaded. I think I'm going to change the format of this show to make it run a little bit longer, where I'm going to do like a little like monologue possibly, but don't hold me to that. I'm still kind of playing around with some ideas. So once I figure all that shit out, and then I'm going to have a Twitch channel coming out to anybody who's on Twitch. I like that you're laughing at that already. She's like been making fun of this shit already. She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand the idea of people watching people play video games, which I don't either. But
but you're down to dabble.
I'm down to dabble, and maybe it's more than I think. It's like chat rooms though, like because you go in and it's almost like people come in, and so we'll see. I play mostly single player games, so it's going to be interesting to get into some like other games that are multiplayer. So I got a bunch of games on here that I can, and I think you can do old games too. So I'm going to finally put all those systems to use. I have the Nintendo 64. I got fucking Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. So
are you going to like fart on it?
What? The fuck does that even mean? Am I going to fart on it?
You sit around
like
playing...
physically fart on it or what?
I feel like you're just fart all the time when you play video games. So
am I going to rip ass?
Yeah.
Maybe that can be my thing. I can just I'll do it like in my skivvies while fucking ripping ass. No, I think it's like 13-year-olds and shit. I can't be on there like, well, I can fart. I don't know. I just brought it to me being in my underwear. I don't know how. I just yelled at you. Like, I was like, no, you fucking asshole. But it was, what is going on here?
I don't know.
That's some racist ass depictions. They have like the Asian people look, they're like little black eyes. Everybody else has,
slanted.
Everybody else has white in their eyes except for the Asians have like this little,
for the redhead. Of course, the redhead has no white in their eyes.
Yeah. They've got these little slanted, oh my God, that's so fucking racist.
Oh,
Jesus.
The Alaskan woman has.
What?
Black eyes as well.
Well, I think that's considered Asian, right? That's Pacific Islander, technically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Probably gonna get fucking roasted online but by the two people that listen to this show. Anyway, Merry Christmas, and we can start wrapping it up.
Merry Christmas.
So yeah, next week the fucking Desert Island guy is gonna be on. I promise you, and it's gonna be worth the wait. It was a dope interview. I was pretty pumped about it. Yeah, it was. There's a lot of interesting stories. It's not as cut and dry as it seems as far as like desert island survival. He tells a lot of stories about not just his company, but stories from like his personal life too. So check that shit out. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, fucking Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa.
I think you can just say Happy
Pagan
Holidays.
Solstice. Festivus. If you're just sitting around not celebrating anything, touching yourself, it's probably a holiday for that too. Oh, look at this sad little white girl. That looks like you.
Why? Because she's blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking yeah. Happy holidays. We'll be back
Happy
next week for our
holidays.
final episode. It'll be the New Year's episode. It's not going to be any like special episode. It'll be special, but for all the reasons I've already talked about. Anyway, we'll be back next week for another episode of the Itty Bitty Podcast. Go to ittybittypodcast.com to check out the show. You can subscribe, rate, review. Don't forget to share, tell all your friends, and we'll be back next week. Peace out.
Bye.